Okay, folks, this is a really strange piece, but I think I know how it's meant to be worn. Let's see how we go with this piece. It's an interesting one. Very strange, but yeah, we'll soon find out. Okay, let's see what this unusual thing is. It is some kind of bra-like top, and it's got these strange little clip-on things, or you just put on there, and I think they're for your arms. They're like armholes. Really strange, folks. Bit annoying to work with, having these two pieces hanging off the main part of this piece. I do find these armholes quite annoying, to be honest, folks. To be honest, they are annoying. We've got a zipper. Got a nice looking zipper I'd like to show off. I'm just going to maybe scrunch it up like so. Maybe I'm going to make it larger, a reduction, reduce it further. Got to try and fit these silly armholes. This is what fashion's all about. Fashion's often very silly, folks. Like, they make things like this. They obviously think it's different, or it's quirky, or something like of the nature. And it's just quite a silly looking outfit to have these silly armholes hanging off like that. Although at least they're removable. And that's come up looking really quite interesting. I'm going to move the zip in a bit. But basically, yeah, I don't like those armholes. They look silly. They look really dumb. Like typically what you'd expect from fashion, because fashion often is really, really fickle, folks. Fashion's really fickle and crazy. It's just not. They just don't know. Sometimes they just look as if they're trying to find something to make that's new and untried. And that's why sometimes fashion looks a bit silly, comes across as being a little bit silly, a bit fucked up, you might say. I'm a person who doesn't follow fashion. I do appreciate something that I like. When I like something, I will buy it. But I don't typically buy fashion anyway. I'm not rich. I don't have much money to play with when it comes to clothing. I just buy second-hand clothing, if anything, but I rarely do that now. I often find clothing on the side of the road, like these were found on the side of the road. And I just made these, I just find stuff on the side of the road, and often it's really good stuff. It's better than paying to go to an op shop. Even though op shops are still good, this is much better, price-wise, you're getting it for nothing. So, you sometimes find some really good stuff that you just wonder why someone's throwing it out. Why do people throw out designer label articles? I just don't understand why they do that. Why they fucking think that they But that's the problem with rich people. It's because they can. It's because they can. I guess that's the retort you might get from a rich person. I don't know, folks. Really, it's just silly the way the world is all into the love of money, and people yet don't want to save money. They just want to buy more, and they waste their money. And you got people on the street who are begging for fucking loose change to hope they can go into a motel room and have a shower and have a warm and cosy and clean bed, a safe place to sleep, where they can just relax and take a break from living on the street. And that's come out shit. I fucked up, folks. I know I did the wrong thing. I chose the wrong setting. I do wonder if maybe I might use these as master copies. I don't know, folks. I'm just trying to decide what I'm going to do. I fucked up. Sometimes when I fuck up, I take that as a cue that I've got to change my direction, because intuitively that's what I'm like. I do think like that. I try to think outside the box. I know I set the original size. It's on auto. It's on because I'm on mirror image. So I have to manually set this is the problem with the photocopier industry. They don't care about little details like this. They just, again, they're in it for the money. Everyone is obsessed with money, it seems. And people don't seem to get the idea that money is necessary, but it's not everything. It's not about... Everyone's obsessed with money, and that's why we do have homeless people begging on the street, because they've become the victims of this unfair system, capitalism. I'm not interested in. I'm not encouraging any point of view as such, but I do consider people are too obsessed with money, and there's got to be a way of. I don't know how they're going to reform it, folks. That looks really quite interesting, but we're going to go back to the way we were going to work. Going to do a switcheroo. But yeah, it's really sad the way capitalism has become a problem. You know, I'm not advocating socialism. I'm not advocating communism or any of those sorts of things. I'm not interested in all that heavy stuff, folks. I just want a more fairer system where people come first before profit, where people have a fair go. The Aussie thing called a fair go, folks. Everyone, not just the rich, not just the famous, not just those born into it, entitled people. Everyone gets a fair go to be themselves, to live a happy life, to have a roof over your head, to have a job, to have an income, to have a life, folks, not have to fucking struggle. Everyone deserves a fair go, folks, and that's come up looking really nice. I think we can now call this demo quits.